I'm Kristin and this belatedly is a video for day number 235 of my Song a Day project and the 5th day of Disney Week. And the song that I'm doing is the movie version of Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King. I can see what's happening, what? And they don't have a clue, who? They'll fall in love and here's the bottom line, our trio's down to 2. Oh, the sweet caress of twilight, there's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air. Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. So many things to tell her, but how to make her see the truth about my past, impossible. She'd turn away from me. He's holding back, he's hiding, but what I can't decide. Why won't he be the king I know he is, the king I see inside? Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect with all its living things. Can you feel the love tonight? You needn't look too far. Stealing through the night's uncertainties, love is where they are. And if he falls in love tonight, it can be assumed his carefree days with us are history. In short, our pal is doomed. That was my rendition of the movie version of Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King. And I have to refer to notes for the names of the people who sang it because there were just too many to commit to memory on short notice. The movie version was apparently performed by Kristin Edwards, who I'm thinking was the person who did the chorus, Joseph Williams as Simba, Sally Dworsky as Nala, Nathan Lane as Timon, which I knew, and Ernie Sabella as Pumbaa. And I don't usually have to use notes, but since there were so many names, I figured it was okay. But I accidentally closed the paper in the door on the way down to the basement. Anyway, so that's based on the movie rendition, and that's why I did the silly voices and stuff, you know, the Nathan Lane voice and stuff. I can see what's happening. And I didn't totally Pumbaa it up with the what? Who? But, oh. But, anyway, yeah, that's kind of fun. There's this one thing I saw online with somebody doing the song from Frozen in a bunch of different Disney characters' voices. That's interesting. But anyway, doing vocal impressions is fun. But yeah, so there's also the really well-known Elton John version. I think Elton John composed the song to begin with, but you know, usually in Disney movies there's the movie version and then there's a version done by like a popular artist used in the credits. And his rendition was very popular. You know, it was the it's enough to make kings and vagabonds leave the very best, or something like that. I think it had a lot more lyrics, and it was a very good song. But for Disney Week, I'm doing the movie version of the songs. Apparently there's a slightly different version also for the Broadway show, but I've not seen that. I did see the Lion King show at Disney World, I guess it was Animal Kingdom, years and years ago, but I don't even remember what music they included in that. They might have done Circle of Life, or they might have just done like their own thing. But that was interesting. Anyway, and I was in a hurry, so I didn't get to see if the voices in this were done by the actors who did the spoken voices as well. I know that Nathan Lane did both, but I'm not sure about the others. But they have these interesting things, like Disney Wiki things online, where you can find out information about songs, and it has the lyrics and stuff. And there was something about and they were talking about Lion King 1.5. Now I have this thing where I don't watch Disney sequels. I mean, I did see Return of Jafar back in the day, but in my opinion, when you have happily ever after, you shouldn't push it. I don't want to see the Disney princesses, you know, after they get married, having kids, and then their kids having all kinds of drama. No, happily ever after is happily ever after. That should be that. But Lion King 1.5 is interesting because it is like a missing, the Lion King 1.5 is like a missing piece. It's like the other side of the story. It's like the Timon and Pumbaa era, like that it's their piece of the story, and like it's, you know, an elaboration on it, and it's interesting. It's funny. I only saw it once a long time ago, but I had a pretty good impression of it, you know, and it's not your typical sequel type situation. But it was talking on that page about how, you know, the movie shows them trying to thwart the two lions as they're falling in love, and, you know, during a song. But I haven't seen it in a long time. I do remember a thing with them, like in an audience of a movie theater watching the movie. I'm not sure if that was in the movie or on the commercial. I think it was in Lion King 1.5. But that was pretty creative. But anyway, so it's a really good song, and I think I did a pretty good job on it. Being that it's the movie version, it is shorter, but it was fun to do the voices, and I'm on a very bad schedule as usual, but I did make some significant progress on editing. I was able to get 4 videos up within the day Friday, and this is the video for Friday, but of course for me it's into Saturday. But of course with me it's into Saturday, but still my Friday, because I'm weird. But anyway, so I was able to get 4 videos up, so I'm less backlogged, but I've got to keep up that pace. I really want people to know it's Disney Week before Disney Week is over, and I'm running out of time for that because I'm still like a week away from that on posting, so I've really got to try to get through those. And I'm hoping most of the videos in between then aren't incredibly long. I know the first day of Disney Week's video is very long. It's like 17 minutes unedited, so that's not going to be fun. But just have so much to say. But and as you can see, I purposely did this video down here with this really cool zebra print. I say print because it's not exactly a painting, but zebra print sounds like when you have like zebra print pants. But no, it's the same thing when I did the video for Africa by the leopard image. I said leopard print, but it's not leopard print. You get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, so this is really cool. I really like this picture, and it seemed very, very Lion King-esque, so I went with that. Oh, an interesting thing. I was actually telling my friend Steve about this the other day. I had heard it somewhere. James Earl Jones, who did the voice of Mufasa and very famously did the voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars movies, apparently as a kid barely spoke because he had a severe stutter. And he was able to overcome that and go on to be one of the most iconic voices in Hollywood. So I think that's an encouraging story for people who have difficulties and stuff. I think that's a neat story of conquering a personal challenge and, you know, going on to big things. But anyway, but the scene with Mufasa in the movie is really upsetting. And frankly, you know, the element of murder in Disney movies, very questionable. But oh, and I watched Wreck-It Ralph for the first time. It was on in the evening, and that was very cute. But you know, even in that, there's a few things I'm like, they're airing this on Disney Channel, like when Ralph's in this game that's like a bar situation. I'm like, questionable. But of course, it could have been root beer on tap. But anyway, but so I'm rambling, and I didn't really have that much to say about this. But that's one of the newer Disney classics, you know, one of the 90s Disney movies, you know, one of the ones way up there with a lot of good music, but that would be the song for me to do from that because I'm not keen on some of the concept of Circle of Life, and I just Can't Wait to Be King would be pretty weird for me to sing. I wouldn't do Be Prepared because I'm not going to do a villain song, and yeah. And Hakuna Matata is fun, but again, that would not really be suited for my voice. But so this was the song to do from The Lion King, and my sleeves rolled up. And we're nearing the end of Disney Week. But anyway, so once again, that was my rendition of the movie version of Can You Feel the Love Tonight from The Lion King for day 235 of my Song a Day project and the 5th day of Disney Week. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Starr. Peace. The peace the evening brings. It was a line from the song. Anyway, once again, thanks for listening. I'm Kristin Starr. Peace.